Even though The Gilded Age is filled with lots of conflicts between families and social drama in every episode, the real-life families of the cast members are living a happy and peaceful life. Especially when it comes to their dating and marriage life, most of the cast members seem to be doing really well with their partners. But do you know who their real-life partners are? Most of these stories are not just everyday love stories. They are filled with surprises, funny twists, and even weddings in hospitals. Keep watching till the end to uncover every detail about their real-life love stories. Let's start with Carrie Coon, who is now 44 years old. In The Gilded Age, she plays the bold and ambitious Bertha Russell, a woman who is determined to rise in society. But in real life, her story is more about love than social climbing. Carrie met her husband, Tracy Letts, who is an award-winning playwright, in 2010. At that time, she was auditioning for the play Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf at the Steppenwolf Theater Company in Chicago. Tracy was already part of the theater world, and during that audition, they first crossed paths. Carrie once shared that she had heard about Tracy before, but thought he was a woman. "I thought, good for that girl writing such a great play," she said in an interview. As the play moved to Broadway in 2012, their professional relationship turned into something more romantic. They started dating during the run of the play and fell deeply in love. By 2013, they were ready to get married, but life had other plans. Tracy needed emergency gallbladder surgery on the very last day their marriage license was valid. So instead of waiting, Carrie and Tracy got married right there in the hospital room. Tracy was on painkillers, but they still tied the knot. They've now been married for over a decade and have 2 children, a son named Haskell, born in 2018, and a daughter born in 2021, whose name they have chosen to keep private. Next is Blake Ritson, who is 47 years old and plays the clever and observant Oscar Van Ryn. In real life, Blake has been in a long-term relationship with actress Hattie Morahan. Their story started at Cambridge University, where they were both studying English and took part in student plays, including one based on Little Red Riding Hood. That's when Hattie first noticed Blake and said she couldn't take her eyes off him. They got engaged in 2008, and though they haven't married, they've been happily together for over 15 years. Blake famously proposed at the Trevi Fountain in Rome, and Hattie was so surprised she started shouting "yes" before he even finished asking. Their engagement has become known as one of the longest-running engagements in acting circles. They now have 2 children, a daughter named Amity, born in 2016, and a son born in 2020. Despite not being married, they're completely happy and don't feel the need to make it official. Now let's talk about Harry Richardson, who is 32 years old and plays the charming Larry Russell. Harry had a very public relationship with Eleanor Tomlinson, known for her role as Demelza in Poldark. They met while filming season 3 of Poldark in 2017. At first, their relationship was private, but they were later spotted together at places like Wimbledon and a food festival, holding hands and looking very much in love. They dated for about a year, from June 2017 to June 2018, but eventually split up. Neither Harry nor Eleanor has spoken much about the breakup, and since then, Harry has kept his romantic life away from the spotlight. Then there's Louisa Jacobson, who is 34 years old and plays Marion Brooke, the sweet and independent niece in The Gilded Age. Louisa's real-life love story is one of the most beautiful and inspiring on this list. In late 2023, actress Anna Blundell posted a cozy selfie with Louisa, and fans started speculating about their relationship. By June 2024, during Pride Month, Louisa confirmed their romance publicly. She posted a carousel of photos on Instagram and added a New York Times headline that said, "We're entering a joyful new era of lesbian fashion." Though she didn't use the word lesbian, she included pride emojis and later identified as queer at an event in 2025. Anna and Louisa have traveled together, supported each other's projects, and continue to share sweet moments on social media. Louisa had previously dated Jonathan Higginbotham, whom she met at Yale School of Drama, but her relationship with Anna seems stronger and filled with joy. Now, let's look at Taissa Farmiga, who is 30 years old and best known for her roles in American Horror Story, though she's recently gained attention in The Gilded Age. Taissa had a secret wedding during the COVID-19 pandemic. She married filmmaker Hadley Klein on August 8, 2020. They didn't announce it in the usual way. Instead, she quietly posted a photo on Instagram with the caption, "Married my best friend," wearing a face mask that read, "Bride." The wedding was very small, with no visible guests in the picture, just the couple and a simple cake. Hadley confirmed the news on his Instagram too, saying, "Still feeling thankful this year." What's interesting is that he had already been calling her wife on social media since her birthday that same month. Their followers only realized much later that they were actually married. Since then, the couple has shared sweet posts and supportive messages, showing that they are very much in love and happy together. Let's move on to Ben Allers, who is 28 years old and plays Jack Treacher in The Gilded Age. Unlike many of his co-stars, Ben's dating history is not widely known. While he's posted some fun and flirty things on social media, including a joke about meeting a girlfriend on Zillow in August 2021, but nothing has been confirmed. That post could have been a joke, and there's no information on whether he is dating anyone currently. Ben seems to prefer keeping his personal life private, and no serious relationships have been publicly discussed. For now, he appears to be single or just very good at hiding his love life. Next, let's talk about 44 years Morgan Spector, who plays George Russell, the powerful and wealthy railroad tycoon. In real life, Morgan is in a strong and creative partnership with actress and director Rebecca Hall. Rebecca is the daughter of director Sir Peter Hall and opera singer Maria Ewing. The couple met in 2014 when they were cast together in the Broadway revival of Mackinac. They started dating and got married a year later on September 26, 2015, in Saugerties, New York. Their wedding was not a traditional one. They invited magician David Blaine to entertain guests at the rehearsal dinner, and the whole event was more of a creative gathering than a formal wedding. They welcomed their daughter, Ida, in 2018. Morgan and Rebecca have kept their daughter out of the spotlight, but continue to support each other in their artistic careers. They've acted together multiple times and share a deep admiration for each other's talents. Rebecca once said that they enjoy living a quiet life in the countryside, away from the Hollywood scene, but close enough to the city when they need it. Finally, we have 33 years old Danae Benton, who began dating actor Carl Lundstedt in 2014, while both were students in Carnegie Mellon University's close-knit acting program. Their relationship grew stronger as they trained together in theater and musical performance. After dating for about 5.5 years, Carl surprised Danae with a deeply personal proposal. They got married on January 2, 2020, in Central Florida at Bella Colina, a venue they chose specifically because it had no history as a plantation, something that was especially meaningful to Danae as the daughter of parents who grew up under the legacy of the Jim Crow South. As of now, Danae and Carl remain happily married, with no public news of children or separation. So, while the characters on The Gilded Age are caught up in high society drama and romantic complications, the real-life cast members are living full, beautiful lives with their partners. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates like this.